Sunshine Nation. That was one of the most scary things that I've ever experienced in my life.
What were the adults doing?
Sleeping. Make lots of noise. Y'all ain't gonna capture me, because I know how this works.
Your father would die for you. Would you die for your brother?
Come on, y'all. What? He done got himself in some trouble now. They don't know nothing about my game. Do I look like I'm playing? The moral of the story is don't play around the lake at 2 a.m. in Florida when you're supposed to be sleeping in your tent.
Here we go!
Welcome to Throwback Thursday. This is the part of the channel where we share stories
That happened.
throwback.
Crazy
in
stories.
the past. So, of course, we're not going to share a story from the future. So, we have these campouts with our church. It's like a church program where the fathers go on.
It's like father and son's camp.
It's a fathers and sons campout. So all the men basically in our church just go on this camp out. You just do a bunch of activities at it, and it's really fun.
And we try to stay up all night to the morning.
But this time, we all got to bed at like 4 o'clock because we got scared.
It's on a ranch.
It's like, yeah,
There's cows everywhere and stuff.
it's a big field, and then there's woods all around us. We found a lot of stuff. We found a scarecrow too. But that's not what scared us.
We were shining the light on all the ponds, spying gators.
We had like this little circle that we made where we were all like walking around, and we had our knives. The people with their pocket knives on the outside, and all the people without pocket knives on the inside. Because we kept hearing coyotes. Some people had sticks.
Sharp, long sticks.
How long did you sit in that circle like that?
It was like when we first heard the coyotes and they were coming towards us, and we just turned off our lights and we got in the circle.
What were the adults doing?
Sleeping.
Like, it was like an island, and there was a moat, and there was like a little piece of land across. We were walking across that, and then we had shown the light on the little piece of land going across, and there was like this big coyote thing, and it had like feathers on it. It was weird, and it went down next
Wait,
to
a coyote had a feather?
No, it was like a bird.
It was
with 4
strange,
legs.
man. You don't
Wait,
know.
you said a coyote with feathers?
We could have
like-
seen
it
it.
was
Was
like
it
a
was
bird
2
with
o'clock
4
in the
legs.
morning, guys.
And we all had seen it, and we ran over there, and it had gone off the trail, and we ran over there, and then we couldn't find it.
Wait, you all saw this birded four-legged
This
creature?
was going crazy. We didn't know what was happening. It was 2 o'clock in the morning.
There was
No one else
coyotes
was awake.
all
We were hearing
sides of
animals
us.
everywhere.
We heard coyotes all
We were
over.
seeing raccoons run by. We were seeing everything.
We heard wolves. We
So-
see big cows.
Big cows with scary eyes, cross-eyed.
Bulls with horns.
Yeah. Monkeys with armpits.
You did not see monkeys with
No, we
armpits.
didn't. But we saw some gators at the biggest pond there, and it was like deep in the middle, you know. We're walking around it, and we're shining our light inside of it, and we see this kayak that's just like brushed up against the shore.
It's like a backpack in
And it was like it was still in the water, and it was getting like shoved against it by like tiny bit little waves. If you know what I mean?
There was a
Light.
flashlight in it, and there was a backpack in it still. And there's
We're
no
like,
one around.
dang, what if someone's in it? So we start getting closer, and like we're all with our group of friends. We're like staying like 20 feet away from shore.
I think we had like 3 people with lights, and there was like 7 of us. The people with the light all had it shown on the kayak.
Oh no,
And
man!
then someone's shown it a little bit deeper, and there was a gator floating like 5 feet out from the kayak.
We're keeping our light on it, and we're getting closer to the kayak, and then that gator disappears. And we're just looking around it, and then I'm like, oh, nah, bro, I'm not going close to that.
I'm reaching for the kayak. Sam, our good friend Sam, he was right next to me, and I was reaching for the kayak. but-
Wait. Why were you reaching for the kayak?
You're still-
We were just gonna pull the kayak on the shore.
But I wasn't doing it. I was 15 feet away from shore.
So what
10
happened
feet.
was,
Out of nowhere.
I reached for the kayak, and all of a sudden, I hear this big loud noise. It goes, "Ah!" It sounded like a person screaming with a deep voice, like that. And then I'm startled, so I jump back. Sam trips into the mud, and then the person shines the light down there, and there's this like huge alligator. It's like
It's right under the kayak.
14. It's like
It was
14
under it?
like 14 feet long. I had pulled it and then it had popped out under it and he said, it like yelled like he just made that sound. And then Sam had tripped in the mud.
Oh my gosh.
And tried to run.
alligator.
He lost his slides in the mud.
Who did? Camera did?
Yeah.
We all took off back to
Sam
camp. We were
up.
yelling. We like woke up a couple of the adults, but they didn't come out to check on us because they just thought we were a bunch of hooligans. They thought we were. But we all ran back to camp yelling.
Oh crap, I'm going. He gonna get eaten by the alligator.
And we were like just sprinting at full speed. We didn't even stop for anybody. Kind of felt bad. We looked back, making sure everyone was coming, and we just took off.
How close did it come to you?
It was like right under the kayak, and he like flipped his head up and like whipped himself around and went back into the water.
They said that it was aggressive because it was mating season.
That stuff was scary.
Do you feel like you were more danger, Jordan, or Sam?
Sam.
Because you fell in the mud, right?
Yeah.
Sam was like farther in front of me. I was reaching over more to grab the kayak, and Sam was right next to the kayak.
Maybe it could have
He was,
got
like, trying to help.
grabbed. Then they could have got grabbed like a snack.
The thing jumped out, and Sam had fell into the mud. Cause like this huge alligator jumps out. Someone shines a light on it, so all we see is this huge alligator, mouth open, making a loud noise. Startled me. I take off running, and Sam falls into the mud, and I had to help him back up. This would make it eaten.
That stuff was scary.
Were you the only one who helped him, Jordan?
Yeah,
He was the one
I
that was
the
there.
only
We were
down
all
there.
booking
They
it
were
back
all-
to camp.
It was like a slope, kind of, and next to it was mud down next to the lake.
How close were you to the alligator?
I'd say like a couple feet.
Can you reenact this? Wait, Tyson's the alligator. Where's the kayak? Juliana, you want to be the kayak?
I'll be the cat.
The kayak was like making a T over the alligator.
Sam's right there. Juliana and Jane are the kayak.
I fall on it, and then the alligator comes up like that.
It like swings its body
Yeah,
around.
it's like right there.
It like does a big. It goes off. It's like there's like a big circle and like flings its tail. And
And I was
It's
scared.
determination. That was one of the most scary things that I've ever experienced in my life.
It was scary for me to watch, but I didn't see lots of it because I was gone before that gator got
He
back
always
in the
takes
water.
off running. Moral of the story: don't check out random kayaks.
Don't get close to the water, especially if you can't fight a gator.
And especially when it's dark.
So wait, why didn't you stay to help out your brother, Tyson?
Oh, because I knew he would make it. I knew he would make it.
I knew I'd make it.
I know who can make it. I know who can't, and I make sure he made it. I saw him coming out. I saw him taking off. So
I
I
passed
knew that
people
if
too.
I'm the one waiting, then I'm gonna be the one to get caught. So
I was
took off
the-
too.
I was
But
the
wait,
last
if you knew he was gonna make it, how would you get caught?
The gator wouldn't even came out that far to me. I don't know. I just ran because the whole moment was just scary. We were all tired. We were probably seeing things as well in this motion. Like we were probably like this experience. Imagine this. It's in the middle of the night. It's dark. You're like your mind is like huh, hearing everything. You see a huge gator. That's gonna set your brain off crazy, especially when you're tired like that.
I was back to like the front of the group.
You passed everybody?
I didn't pass Tyson or Jaylon. I never see Jaylon run that fast ever.
Oh, I never seen Juliana run that fast.
Jaylon I think was running faster than Tyson.
Oh, he was running fast. Everyone was running fast. I've never seen any of them run that fast.
I didn't know
Attacked
that
me.
gators made sounds like that.
The gator obviously wouldn't have attacked me. I'm not even afraid of gators, but in that moment I was afraid of gators.
You should be afraid of
He
gators.
said, "Whoa."
There's nothing to be scared of
Screamed at me.
about them unless you're in the water with a big one.
Or if you're right
Otherwise,
on the shore next to one and it jumps out of the water.
Tell us some facts about alligators.
gators, if there's one chasing you, just run away. Don't do zigzag or anything. Just run away from it. On the land.
Get in starter's position. Don't even get in starter's position. Just run and go. Just run straight.
Yeah.
So the zigzag isn't true.
Yeah, because gators are slow on land. Their only burst that gets you is when they're lunging out of the water because their tail gives them a strong push with the water. Once they're on land, there's nothing they can really do.
The gators on land, they're slow.
Slow.
And they can't maintain the speed for very long. They said they're 11 miles per hour, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Slow guys.
So the edge of the water is where you have to be careful.
Yeah.
Because the lunge is super
And
fast.
guys-
How many alligators are in Florida?
1.25 million.
How many alligator attacks are there per year in Florida? Average.
10?
Yes.
10 bites a year, and that's not even deaths. So
Yeah, that's just 10 attacks.
Wait, when did they attack the most?
Dawn and dusk.
They eat little dogs a lot, right?
They eat little dogs.
Oh yeah, they eat fish. There's one thing I saw on the news about a gator coming out of the pond to try to attack a bobcat. But the bobcat didn't let that happen. Oh, and another rule. When you see the gator up in the water and you see him go under, take off. Keep your pets away from the waters. Gators look at your dogs and cats like snacks. If your animal's getting eaten and you chase after it, you're probably gonna die.
If your brother were in the jaws of a gator, would you fight the gator for your brother?
No.
This is my situation. See, if Jordan had his leg stuck in the gator's mouth and Jordan's right here, still trying to fight his way to shore, I'm gonna jump in and try to poke that gator's eyes or something and grab Jordan's hand.
The thing is, if I get bit by a gator, I'm not gonna be like, oh.
But if that thing's swimming him out to the middle,
if
that thing's swimming Jordan out to the middle and all these other gators are starting to come around and have a party with it and grabbing Jordan's arms, I'm not gonna go out there.
Because then that just end up getting him killed too.
Yes.
Like,
but I'm gonna try to I'm gonna call 911. Jordan's not gonna get eaten by a gator, guys. Jordan's too tough. It's like trying to pull a lizard out of Eddie's mouth after he took the first bite.
that's not fun.
Oh no, this is bad.
He crushes their brain on the first bite.
The thing is, if a gator's biting my leg, I'm gonna find where he's biting at. I'm gonna trace up his mouth. I'm gonna find his eyeballs. I'm gonna stick my fingers in his eyeballs till he's blind. So that way, when I get free, I'm gonna stick my fingers in his nostrils so he can't breathe. So then he opens his mouth so that he can breathe. Then I'm gonna swim away and he's blind so he don't know where I am. Y'all ain't gonna capture me because I know how this works. I'm a psycho.
Guys, this girl in Orlando, 9 years old, gets bit while swimming in a foot of water
By a 9-foot alligator.
9-foot gator, guys.
Bit her leg.
It bit her. And she learned fake like Jordan's the gator. She knew how to handle it. So she took her 2 fingers and stuck them up his nostrils and pried its mouth open and then got back to shore.
Because the gator couldn't breathe.
Poke it in its eyes, poke it in its ears, and poke it in its nose. Lick it.
No, don't lick it.
Make him think that you're disgusting.
Make lots of noise. Yell and
Yes, do make lots of noise though, because they're used to silent prey.
Yeah.
knock him out.
Goes into the fetal position right away.
Knock him out. Put him on concussion protocol.
Do not swim parallel with it.
Oh my god.
So guys, we had this gator in our driveway, and it went to our neighbor's front door, the one with the little kid, and just sat there, looking towards the front door. And he saw the cop on the way out. It was like, hey, there's just like this gator in the back. So then the guy went back there, got the gator, and dragged into the swamp.
He put it behind our house?
Yeah.
How far out did he take it?
It's probably not there. It's a long time ago.
Probably
It was a tiny guy.
Yeah, it's probably not there as a tiny guy anymore. It's probably there as a big guy.
Guys, do not be a crazy kid. Actually,
Guys, do not
that's
be a
not
crazy
true.
kid.
I love being a crazy
Yeah,
kid.
be a crazy kid, but do not be a reckless
Dumb
kid.
kid. Reckless.
So would you say you were being reckless and dumb?
No.
Chances are, we're
I wasn't.
annoyed.
He maybe was. I wasn't.
Jordan, would you say you were being reckless?
When you're in the water and you're on a camp out and you're tired, your brain is dysfunctional.
Yeah, when I get with my friends, I become 50 times more dumb. I'll just say that.
Okay, hold on. Stay there. We're going to bring Dad into this for 1 second. Jordan and Tyson say that when they're on a camp out alone, they do reckless things at times.
No.
Would you agree?
Somebody was saying, whoever Tyson is needs to change their name because whoever it was selling them out the whole night. Tyson. Yeah. They went to bed shortly after.
By your influence?
Oh yes.
I wonder who that was.
Florida's no joke. If you're just by a pond or any body of water, yeah, there's probably an alligator in it.
Big one too.
So if you ever come on vacation here or you're not sure about the area, you come here, do not hang out near the water's edge whatsoever at any
Or with a
time.
little dog.
We always tell them they're the little ones. They look like prey. See? Juliana's over here. She's cute as a little dog. Cute as a little dog.
Ow!
See? He was an alligator. Okay, one more question, Abe.
Yeah.
What would you do if an alligator started to roll your son to
At
the bottom of the
where
pond
you couldn't see him.
where you couldn't see him in the murky pond? What would you do?
And there's no
I
sign
would
of
go and grab it.
Yeah, but how would you know where it is?
I would grab it.
Oh,
I would go like this and stick my hand out and find it. Listen, if there's an alligator that's rolling something around, you know where it went down at. So it's
Also,
going down.
you like that one guy.
If he grabs onto somebody, then he knows it's going down. So I'm going after him. He's gonna have to drag 2 people down that day.
There's like the 60.
Your father would die for you. Would you die for your brother?
I don't think I've ever seen an alligator drag.
You would? Would you die for your brother?
Yeah, what if there were some other gators now?
Then I'd be like, come on, y'all, what? You know those alligators would be like, he didn't get himself in some trouble now.
Jordan, would you save Tyson if he were pulled to the bottom of a pond? Would you?
Well, yeah, because if the alligator is spinning something, you could see. Even if
So Tyson, do you retract your statement? Would you save your brother? Would you?
Yes.
Would you save your brother?
Unless there's crocodiles now. I want to see them if there's crocodiles.
Hey, would you save your sons if it was a crocodile?
Yep.
Dude, you don't know, man. I'm sorry, you would die.
I'm just telling you, a crocodile will have to fight me.
Nile River.
They might, yeah. Go ahead.
Nile River, all
You can take
of
them.
them. They come in
Listen.
gangs. They come in gangs in the Nile River. They
Cool.
don't play.
They don't know nothing about my gang.
Dude, there was one, I saw a video. There's a zebra on shore, and a gator lunged at it, and it weaved it, and it jumped in the water and started running through it, and another gator came out of nowhere and grabbed his leg, and he started jumping, and then another gator came across the top and just nommed him. It's scary with those Nile crocodiles.
If you're sitting there, we're talking about us,
Yeah.
and we're sitting at the edge of the Nile.
I'm not
River?
gonna sit at the edge of the Nile. Never.
on now.
Not a day in my
You
life.
ain't,
That's
right?
too scary.
There was like this 60-year-old couple, and the grandma got dragged into the water by an alligator, and then the man went down there with like a stick, and then he stabbed the alligator in the eye and it let the grandma go. He dragged the alligator up and shot it in the head, and then they ate it.
You want to be brave like the grandpa?
Yeah, I want to be brave like the grandpa.
All right, next time your brother
And
gets...
like my dad.
Next time you're... And like your daddy. That's right.
That's right.
We learned something today.
All
My
the
boys are going to
alligators
become
out there.
men like their daddy.
So all the alligators who are watching us right now, you're on blast. Right now. Officially on blast.
Me.
Do I look like I'm playing?
I will always protect my brother, but like when you see something, like I'm not expecting Jordan to get caught, man. I see something scary, and I'm expecting that we're all just gonna make it out safe. Like I know them well enough that I'm pretty sure they'll make it out safe.
Is that because Jordan's faster than you?
He's not faster than this. Not at sprints.
40-yard dash, he beat me once, and I beat him.
I knew that was going to start something.
Now,
Race me after this. I will whoop you. Beat you by at least.
Okay, any ending words?
Don't try.
Be careful around the water in Florida.
And be brave.
Save your brothers.
Save your brothers. Don't run from a fight.
The moral of the story is don't play around the lake at 2 a.m. in Florida when you're supposed to be sleeping in your tent. Do not make your father jump out of his sleeping bag where he's warm and come out and make you go to bed.
Chances are, if you get killed by a gator, you're probably a tourist.
And that, as they say, is the rest of the story. Boom. Spread sunshine!